Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I prepared a 1-hour Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of eagle pose. The message is about loving your neighbor as yourself. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. So if you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we are going to press the start button all together, and we're going to go ahead and press the playlist right now. Then come with me. We're going to start seated in just a sweet crisscross seated style. So once you land in your seat, whether you want to be propped up maybe on blocks or maybe on a blanket, then go ahead and get set up. And then we're going to take our hands and we're going to go ahead, and I call it reverse namaste. So you're going to slip your hands in. So you're just going to go ahead and take the right hand inside the left. Okay? So you're going to go ahead and slip it under. So it kind of looks like this. You see your hands like this. So then you're going to have your fingers together, elevate your palms up. So the right hand is slipped inside of the left, and you press your palms apart. It helps widen your collarbone, soften your face, and breathe. Yes, now take a just very slight bend up and over to the left. And then a slight bend up and over to the right. Keep pressing the palms together and the elbows apart. Now bring your elbows in and your hands down. Unravel and hands come together. Offer the arms up, breathe in. Exhale, part the arms, float your hands down. Now keep that going with a rounded back and a tucked chin, and then an inhale, an open, and a float. So move through, breathing in and out through your nose. It's that Ujjayi pranayama breath. Exhaling and inhaling, creating a sound. It's a sound that you can hear. And then on the way up this time, you're going to part and twist. Right hand outside the left thigh. Let the left shoulder blade draw back. Let the tips of your ears draw back. Now take the back arm, lift it up, and cross it over as you bow down. Now this time, capture one hand on each elbow, lean up and over to the left. Now this is the picture frame of you inside of the picture frame for your practice today. And then release. Now opposite hand, you're going to take the other hand, you're going to slip it in. So it's going to bring the other hand in. And then reach up and press the hands apart. It's a little bit awkward, but use your hands to press. It warms up your wrists. Lean right in your forearms. Beautiful. Up and over to the other side. Now come back to the center. Draw your elbows down, hands in. Unravel, hands at heart center. Now offer the arms up. part the sky, and then pull your hands together. Round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, open and expand. So find a little spinal flexion and mobility in this move while you're seated. Just inhaling and exhaling. And then just one more time, hold up top. Left hand outside the right leg, sit up and back as you draw the right shoulder blade back and breathe. Now take the right hand from your right sit bone to your right pinky finger, crisscross over and bow down to the earth. Rise up, capture your elbows, lift that picture frame up. Lift up and over to the right first. So today we're going to continue our series, A Path with Heart. So we're going to focus on loving our neighbor as ourselves. Woo! Now part the arms, tent the finger pads behind your body. Roll your shoulder heads back. Lean back as your heart lifts up. Stretch your neck out, soften your face. Now neutralize your spine, switch the legs, opposite leg on top. Slip your hands beneath the caps of your knees and circle your waistband around your sits bones. So just start to get that mobility in your hips, in your waist as you move in a circular motion. Inhaling and exhaling, and then reverse. Reverse that direction. Spin around in the opposite direction. And then rock forward. Keep a hold of the shins. Pull your shoulder blades together. Lift your head. You're creating a seated back bend. Now rock back, chin to chest, round and roll all the way back on your sits bones. Do that again. Rock forward, lift the heart up, breathe in. Rock back, round and roll back on your sits bones. One more time. Lean forward, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round and roll back. Now go ahead and come around to hands and knees, letting your hands be the width of your shoulders. Your knees are the width of your hips. So if you look back and you can see your feet, see if you can hide them behind your quads. Let your ankles line up and round your back, tuck your chin. Inhale and arch. Do that again. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale and arch. One more time. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale and arch. Now reach the right leg back behind your body. Flex your foot, right pinky toe down. Pull your navel in. Left arm stretches forward. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Look for length from the front to the back of your mat. Exhale, draw in, contract. Inhale and expand. One last time. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, stretch the left arm forward, thumb down. Maybe bend the right leg and catch it in a Chapasana connection as you kick the foot into the hand and the heart lifts. Release the right leg nice and long. Let the ball of your foot land. And we're going to go back and forth just a little bit to warm up the right calf muscle. Then I want you to hold by pressing the heel back and just see if you can get a release. Very specifically on that right calf. Then lean with shoulders over the wrists and hover the left shin in a high plank. Push the mat away, round the back, tuck the chin. Stretch the left leg up and back. Roll open at the hip. Flare those left toes out and then create a little circular motion. Now reverse that direction. And then stretch the left leg long, straight, and strong. Let it land next to the right into downward facing dog, finding a little pedal through both of your feet, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe, and maybe even shifting your hips and your side bodies just a little bit. Now in your down dog, you're going to walk your feet off your mat and over to the right. And then you're going to walk your feet back and up and over to the left. Now, all the while, your hands are staying down. So you're walking around, warming up in different directions, the wrists, the hands, the forearms, and you're creating a little semicircle. Then hold back up in down dog. Pop both of your heels up. Bend your knees as your shoulders shift over your wrists and hover your shins right over your mat. Land your knees, point your toes, shoulders over the wrists, bend your arms, go chin, chest, belly, slither right down, prone. Stretch your arms out to a T. Bend the right leg. Bend the right arm, propel up and over onto the left hip, possibly sweeping the right arm up and back to warm up the upper body. If it interests you to catch hand and foot, that's another option. Or you can use that right foot as a kickstand. You could also keep the right hand down as a kickstand. You choose, you decide, come back around. Nice and slow on the transitions. Arms tee back out. Left leg bends. Left finger pads are tented like a tennis ball is underneath. Push yourself up and over onto the right hip. Left arm sweeps up and back as the front body opens. Breathe. Breathe in and out through your nose. Smooth out your breath. Slipping back around, come to Sphinx with forearms down, toes pointed. You can even swivel your hips a little to get stabilized. And then draw your forearms towards you as your heart lifts, breathing in, pressing into the tops of your feet. Exhale, lower your chin down. Now do that again. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, lower back down. One more time. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Maybe baby seal by lifting your elbows up. Now, lower down, slide your hands by your ribs. I want you to go up into cat, rounded back, tucked chin. Hands and knees. You might have to adjust a little bit, and then find cow. One more. Exhale, push the earth away. Inhale, arch the back. Now shift your hands right and left and take a circular motion with your hands and knees down. Now you can bend your arms. You could roll your head around. This Saja free-form movement lets the hips open, lets your body just begin to create that flow. You might even close your eyes and just know that there is no way to do this wrong. So just access the creativity button in your practice today and just breathe in and out through your nose, knowing you are exactly where you belong today. There is absolutely no coincidence that you unrolled your mat and tuned in. Now reverse that direction. See if there are any areas that might be stuck any pockets of tension or stress, maybe your side body, your hips, your neck, your shoulders. Just see if this circular motion can help you move through and breathe very specifically into those areas that might be stuck. Now hold back up on hands and knees. Left leg stretches back, long, straight, and strong. Pull the left kneecap up, left pinky toe down. Beautiful. Now let the right arm go long, finding your center of balance. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, stretch front to the back of your mat. Exhale, pull it back in. Inhale, stretch it back long. Send the right thumb down, bend the left leg. Maybe you catch it hand and foot. Let the heart lift. Right hand comes down, left leg goes long. Land on the ball of the left foot and rock back and forth. Then hold on the back rock, really pressing the heel back behind your second and third toe to stretch out that left calf. And then go ahead and hover the right shin in high plank, really protracting your shoulders, meaning you're pushing the earth away and pressing your shoulders apart. Stretch the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Roll open at the hip, drawing the left hip back. Circle the right foot around your ankle. Flare your toes out and then reverse the direction. Now land the right leg next to the left. With both heels popped up, bend the knees. Land the knees, go chin, chest, belly, scoop down right onto your mat. Retract your shoulders, rise up, cobra. Maybe Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Hips up and back. Take yourself into down dog. Right leg is going to lift. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, upper tricep. Stretch it right up and back, long, straight, and strong. Right knee, left tricep. Work your oblique. Right leg up and back. Roll open at the hip. Right foot steps outside the right pinky finger. Dip the left knee down. Left hand stays down. Use the right hand to open up the right hip as your head and heart head in the opposite direction. Now sweep the right arm back. Maybe you bend the left leg, pull the heel in, catch it, and then kick it out and back as you open up the heart. Release that connection, draw up and back, popping the back left kneecap up for a little modified pyramid. Dig the right heel in, pull the toes back. And hands are inside the right leg. Bow down. Now plant the right foot, hop the left foot up wide, reach your arms forward past the baby asana. Brush and sweep your hands into a forward fold, but you're lacing your hands behind your back. Let your head hang down and literally shake out back and forth any kind of angst, any kind of worry, any kind of treatment of anybody else that wouldn't be the way that you wanted to be treated. So we're going to activate that golden rule today, shaking out any kind of behavior that is not beneficial to our neighbor. Now bend the right knee, roll open to the left. Pulling the right hip back, peeling the left shoulder blade back. Now reverse it, fold back down, bend the left leg, peel the right shoulder blade back, let the left hip crease draw back. Release back down as you release the hands. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Take a halfway lift at the top of your mat, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over your legs, pull yourself physically together, and then rise up. Breathe in. Right hand, left wrist, side bend, left foot behind the right, knees knock, take a deeper bend. Maybe a little pulse on the side bend. Now come back up, stretch both arms high, left hand, right wrist, slip the right foot behind and bend. Maybe a little pulse action. Now come back, right hand is inside as you press your palms together like we did when we were seated. Soften your elbows. Lean up and over to the right. Now up and over to the left. Now pull your elbows in, hands unravel, cascade over your legs like a waterfall. Inhale and lengthen. Step back to a high plank pose. Now from here, maybe it's knees, maybe it's all the way from plank, lower down to the mat, rise up, breathe in, back bend of choice, exhale up and back, down dog. Left leg's on the rise, roll open at the hip. Inner knee, upper tricep. Inhale, stretch the left leg back, long, straight, and strong. Left knee, right tricep, work the oblique. Inhale, stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Left foot steps outside the left pinky finger. Right knee comes down. Right hand down. Left hand inside the left inner thigh. As you push it away, your heart and chest go in the opposite direction. Breathe. Now, maybe you want to do more, bending the right leg, catching it with the left hand, and then opening up. Now, let your hips lower, stretching the right hip flexor. Release, draw up and back, dig the left heel in. Little modified pyramid pose. Both hands are inside the left leg, toes are flared out. Plant the left foot. Hop the right foot up for a seated half of a chair. Pass the baby asana, a little wide seat. Brush and sweep. Lace your hands behind your back. Bend the right knee, turn open to the left. Now switch. Bend the left, turn open to the right. Release the connection of your hands. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Rise up, root to rise. Breathe in. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Slip the left foot behind and lean a little bit more. With a baby pulses up and down. Knees are knocking together. Breathe. Now other side, left hand, right wrist. Right foot slips behind, side bend. Now back to the center. Left hand sneaks inside. So you've got this reverse namaste. Soften the elbows. Feet are planted solid. Everything is stacked. You've got your hands over your wrists are pressing together. Your elbows are soft, stacked over your shoulders, over your waist, over your hips. Lean up and over to the left. Now up and over to the right. Now bring your elbows in. This time unravel the arms and sit into Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Take your choice of vinyasa flow. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back or take it right out and meet back in down dog. Right leg is going to lift up. roll open at the hip. Inner knee, upper tricep. Inhale, stretch it back long, straight and strong. Right knee, left tricep. Inhale, take it up and back, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, draw it in and up, step it up. Warrior one, coming to a 45-degree angle on the back foot. Right leg in front. Look up. Now set your hands down. Let it go. Let it flow. Move your body through that vinyasa flow, offering your heart up. Exhaling your hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Down dog. Left leg's on the lift. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, upper outer tricep. Inhale, stretch it back long, straight and strong. Right knee, left tricep. Inhale, take it up and back. Roll open at the hip. Step the left foot forward, outer edge of the right foot roots down. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Exhale, set it down, let it go, let it flow. Empty your breath out. You choose the style. Maybe you want to use knees. Maybe you want to lower from plank. Maybe you want to take it out. Now, walk your feet in about 6 inches and bring them together to shorten up your down dog. Take your right hand and reach it to the outside of the left leg to twist your down dog. Now, you could balance on same hand and foot. Plug the sole of the right femur bone in, lift the sole of the right foot up, and then stretch it up and back. Lower the right hand down as the right leg lowers. Now reverse it. You're going to take the left hand, sneak it underneath to twist your down dog. Now you might have the right hand towards your heel. It might be towards your calf. It might be towards your thigh. Matters not. What matters is how well do we love. Ooh. Giving without any expectation of return. Now, maybe you want to try the sole of left foot lift. Now, you're balancing on right hand and right foot, so you've got to activate your center core balance. Left hand down, left leg down. Now, you're still in a short little down dog. We're going to hop to chair, so pop your heels up on the inhale. Bend your knees, let them go wide like a lily on a launch pad on the exhale. Then hop, step, float, fly, feet to your hands to chair pose. From chair, rise up, hook your thumbs, open your heart. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through vinyasa. Moving through sun salutation B. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Step it up. Virabhadrasana 1. Root to rise up. Breathe in, look up. Maybe even collect your hands. Exhale, set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. Maybe it's 3-legged high plank. Moving through vinyasa. Left leg is on the inhale. Roll open at the hip. Build your internal heat. Left knee forward. Step it up to the left thumb. Root down through the outer edge of the right foot. Rise your arms up. Exhale, set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. You choose the exit. Emptying your breath out on the exhale. Inhaling up in the back bend. Exhaling up and back, down dog. Now, 2 more rounds of the same series. So walk your dog in a touch, smooth and steady. Pop your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, hop, float, fly. Feet to hands, chair. From chair, rise up, open up, breathe in. Exhale, dive over your legs, breathe out. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. If you're floating back, let your arms bend for buoyancy. Drawing your wings in. Right leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Step it up to the right thumb. Root down through the outer edge of the left foot. Warrior one. Exhale, set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, step it up. Virabhadrasana 1. Root, find the solid foundation of the earth of which you rise upon. Exhale, let it go, let it flow. You choose the exit, you choose your style. Empty your breath out. Inhale on the rise up. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Walk your feet in and hold. Just a couple of inches, shortening your dog. Now smooth out your breath. Samavriti, smooth it out. One more round, I'll call it out. One breath, one move. Stay present in your practice. Be in the here and the now. Heels lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, float, fly. Feet to your hands, chair. Rise from chair, hook the thumbs, expand your heart. Exhale, hinge, bend, and cascade over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Meeting back, down dog. Right leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. Step the right foot toward the right thumb. Spin the left outer edge of your foot down. Rise up. Exhale, set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. Always know you could take that vinyasa section right on out, all meeting back. In down dog. Left leg lifts. Knee to nose. Step it up. Warrior one. Root to rise. Exhale, breathe out. Set it down. Move through that flow. Your style, kick it up, or maybe you take it out and kick it down. You choose, you decide what way you flow. Let the heart lift. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. This time, hold. Hold in your down dog. Breathe. Walk your hands right back to your feet at the back of your mat. At the back of your mat, cross the right leg over the left. Pinky toes kiss. Rise up with crisscrossed legs. Slip the right hand inside the left. Widen your elbows. Lean up and over to the right. Now back up and over to the left. Feel the solid planting of both of your feet. Come back to the center. Unravel your arms. Hands at heart center. Legs crisscrossed. Slide the right leg up. Standing pigeon. Nice and steady. Unravel the right leg. Praying mantis. Kick the right leg back behind. Point the toes. Dive over the left front thigh. Land your hands down. Straighten the left leg. Now you're in L shape. Exhale, squeeze the right leg behind the left at the back of your mat. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, squeeze back down. Inhale, stretch back up. Last time, exhale, squeeze down. Right hand down, spin the left arm up and twist. Now walk out to a three-legged dog. The right leg is already lifted. Peel the left heel off the mat and roll open at the hip. Stay right here or left shoulder over the wrist for wild thing. Inside out you go, heart lifts. Bring the right arm up, pull the right knee in, step it up, warrior one, rise. Now take both hands behind your back, slide the index fingers together, lean into the front right leg as you slide your hands back. Look up. Soften your elbows. Humble warrior as you dive down. Release that connection. Turn it into a wide-legged fold. Right hand down, left arm left. Twist to the back of the house. Now pivot toward the left foot at the back of the house. Drop the right knee. Slip the right hand inside the left. Offer your arms up. Now lean up and over to the right. Soften the elbows up and over to the left. Now in the middle, pull your elbows in, unravel. No-handed runner stretch as you sweep your arms back. Reach the right hand down, right kneecap lifts. Modified revolve lunge. Lower the left heel, bring it up and around, warrior two. Turn it into stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Drop your arms, warrior two, front of the house. Breathe. Flip the right palm, reverse. Pinwheel your hands down. Vinyasa flow. Maybe knees, scooping the heart forward and through. Maybe no flow. You choose, you decide. Walk your hands back to your feet once you land in down dog. Left leg crosses over the right. Let your pinky toes kiss. Root down, rise up, breathe in. Slip the left hand inside the right. Lift up and over to the left. Now soften the elbows, widen your collarbone, press the palms apart, up and over to the right. Back to the center, elbows in, unravel, hands to heart center. Slide the left leg up to cross over the right thigh. Standing pigeon. Steady your gaze. It's called drishti. Kick the left leg back, praying mantis. Right leg bends, left toes point. Release your hands down, pull the right hip back as the leg extends, standing L shape. Exhale, left leg behind the right. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Exhale, contract, draw in, get low, get little. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Third time's a charm, squeeze it in. Left hand down, spin open, stacking your wings, shoulder to shoulder, right arm lifts as you twist open to the right. Walk your hands out as you square your hips up. Three-legged down dog with the left leg lifted. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Left arm reaches up. Bring yourself around. Left knee in nice and tight. There's such power when you pause. Staying here and now, then we know how. Warrior one, rise up, breathe in. Go ahead and slip your hands behind your back. Slide them down the back side as you look up. Exhale, dive over the left leg. Humble warrior. Let your head be where your right foot would be if it were there. Release to a wide-legged fold. Left hand down. Find balance in your hips. Lift the right arm up. Twist. Spin the right foot to the back of your mat. Go ahead and dip the left knee down. Rise your arms up, breathe in. Left hand slips inside of the right. Lift up and over to the left. Now up and over to the right. Pull your elbows in, unravel your wings. No-handed runner's stretch. Left hand down, right foot plants, modified revolved lunge. Turn it into warrior two at the back of your mat. Inhale, stargazer, breathe in, look up. Warrior two at the front of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. Pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through the flow. Emptying your breath out as you lower down to your mat. Inhaling as you rise up. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Right leg crisscrosses over. Rise up, breathe in. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Stay standing, left hand, right wrist, lean left. Collect your hands, just pull them into your heart as you slide the right leg up, standing pigeon. Kick the right leg back. This time, spread your wings and sweep the hands alongside your body. It's a little spirit dive. Walk out, bend the right leg, roll open at the hip, stay or flip, inside out, wild thing. Bring it around. This time, weave the right knee underneath, shoot it out. Fallen star, left arm up and over. You got it. Left hand down, kiss that right kneecap. Step it up, Virabhadrasana 1. Breathe in. Tee the arms this time as you breathe out. Lace your hands behind your back, slide them down the back side. Look up. Dive into humble or devotional warrior. Devotional is where your palms are lifted up. It's too much to keep them laced. You choose, you decide. Turn it into a wide-legged fold. Right hand down, twist open to the back of the house. Left arm lifts. Pivot the left foot to the back of your mat. Dip the right knee. Slip the right hand inside. Offer your reverse namaste up. Lift up and over to the left. Now up and over to the right. Now unravel, sweep and brush, no-handed runner's stretch. Right hand down, pop the right kneecap up, modified revolve lunge. Spin the outer edge of the left foot down, pinwheel your arms around, warrior two, back of the mat. Inhale, stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. This time, horse stance, hands on thighs. Rock back and forth. Yeah, go ahead and lift your toes up. Now hold in the center. Pop the right heel up and hold. Breathe. Lower the right heel down. Stack your shoulders up over your hips. Pop the left heel up and hold. Lower it down. Now, can you pop both heels up? Lower them down. Beautiful. Now, keep your sit bones down. Bring your hands to heart center. Now, look to the right foot. Pivot it to the right. Maybe take a block. Float up. Half moon pose. With a possible Chapasana connection. Release it, barrel roll around, left hand down, spin the right arm up, and reverse Chapasana connection. Release it, left foot joins the right, scoop the sit bones down in the arms up chair. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Pop your knees onto your upper arms or come to Malasana or Kakasana, crow pose. We all meet in Malasana. Rise up from your Malasana. Exhale, come back down. Do it again. Root to rise up, breathe in. Exhale, back down. Last time, root to rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, set it down, step, float, or fly. Take your body through Vinyasa. Heart lifts. Exhale, hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your hands back to your feet. Left leg crosses over the right. Pinky toes kiss. Rise up, breathe in. Stand tall, last standing series. Left hand takes the right wrist. Lean left. Find that balance of flexibility and strength. Up and over to the right. Collect your hands at heart center. As your hands slide down, your left leg slides up. Standing pigeon. Kick the left leg back. Brush and sweep your wings at the same time. Breathe. Maybe point the left toes. Now walk out. Peel the left hip open. Stay or flip inside out. Wild thing. Left arm lifts. Bring it around, weave the left knee under, fall your triangle, fallen star, right arm up and over. Right hand down, left knee in, kiss it. Step it up, warrior one. Root to rise, tee your arms on top. Lace your hands behind your back, slide them down the inside of the right back hamstring. Dive over the left front leg. Humble, not thinking less of yourself, but thinking about yourself less. Loving your neighbor as you would yourself. Left hand down, wide-legged fold, right arm lifts. Spin to the back of the house. Go ahead and dip the left knee. Go ahead and slip that opposite hand in. For that reverse namaste, lean up and over to the right. Press the palms together, up and over to the left. Draw your elbows in, brush and sweep your wings back. No-handed runner's stretch. Modified revolve lunge, you've got this. Right arm lifts, right knee tracks over toe 2 and 3. Spin the outer edge of the left foot down, right arm back, pinwheel around, warrior 2. Turn it into stargazer and hold. Hands slip onto your thighs. Go for a little side to side shift in your horse stance. Then stabilize, twist around to the right. Keep your sit bones low. Twist around to the left. Now come back, kick your toes forward, reach the arms out and up. Stand in the wide-legged fold. Slip your hands together behind your back, slide them down the back side, look up. Soften your knees, cascade down to fold. Now you can stay right here, or if you want a headstand, you could slip your hands down, maybe a tripod if you're a headstander. Keep your hands laced if you prefer that style, or even maybe walk your hands through your legs as you fold over. If you're upside down, take your time. Go down as slowly as you came up. Now, all walk your hands forward, draw your tailbone back. And then as you walk your hands back to the center, pivot the left foot to the front of your mat. Maybe left hand goes on a block. Float up, Ardha Chandrasana. Really open up and shine from the inside out, pulling the left hip back as the right toes face the right side of the house. Maybe you connect to that Shavasana connection. Now release it nice and slowly. Pivot around, revolved half moon. The seam of the right inner thigh lifts, the left arm rises. Breathe. Maybe you activate that Shavasana connection. Now release and find that L shape. This time, sneak the right leg behind the left. Now your legs are crisscrossed. You're in a fold. If you want to plant your hands, pop your knees wide. Keep your legs crisscrossed. Try crisscrossed crow. A lot of crisscrossing. Unravel your legs. Come to Malasana. Walk your fingers forward, pop your hips up, kick your heels out, physically pull yourself together. Shake your head out. Any kind of stinking thinking, any doubt, any angst. If we wonder how we need to treat others, we just think about how we would want to be treated. We want to be valued. We want to know that people care. We want to know that they want to spend time and give attention to us. Halfway lift, exhale and fold. Rise up, feet are wide. Go ahead and slide your right hand down your thigh, left arm up and over. Now left hand down your left thigh, right arm up and over. Come back to the center, heel toe your feet together. Slip the right hand inside the left. Lift the right leg up in crane with your hands crisscrossed overhead. Cross the right leg, make it eagle legs with reverse namaste, palm hands overhead. Unravel the arms. Sneak the right arm under the left, eagle. Draw yourself into the nest. Unravel it all, L shape. Exhale, squeeze the right leg behind the left. This time, sit all the way down. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Seated spinal twist. Either hug the left leg or hook it. Now back to the top. Unravel it all. Forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Now rise up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe out. Left leg crosses over the right. Bow down and fold. Now plant your palms, pop your knees up, knees go wide. Knees on upper triceps, crisscrossed, opposite leg on top. Or just fold, unravel, malasana. All meet in malasana. Rise up, look up, breathe in. Exhale, come back down. Do it again. Rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, back down. One more time. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, heel toe your feet together. Go ahead, reverse namaste, opposite arm in front. Lift the arms, press the palms apart. Slide the left leg up, slide it across. Eagle legs with reverse namaste arms. Now slowly pull your elbows in, hands at heart center. Garandasana, left arm under, left leg over. Pull your eagle into the nest. Unravel it all, kick the left leg back. Exhale, left leg behind the right. Sit all the way down. Seated spinal twist, left hand back, right arm lifts. Maybe you carry a hug on the right thigh. Maybe you hook it. Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist, right shoulder blade back, heart lifts.